We have to assume that Quentin probably responded to that one, but
I
we don't know.
Quentin is such a passionate film critic, film scholar, and a lover of movies in
all stripes. Yeah.
That I wouldn't be surprised that its choice could be a very different one. I mean, just
Silent Souls, by the way, was my other favorite.
Yeah, but just think
the Russian.
Just think of the letter he wrote to Jane Campion about Bright Star.
To his credit, yes.
So it's yes, all of this belongs to something that, for the time being, we are still calling cinema. But I think in both cases, you have filmmakers who have absorbed a lot more than just film and then recreated everything in a different form. It's every time it's film plus literature plus theater plus visual arts plus music, and the result is something that goes beyond the normal boundaries of cinema.
What is your sense of the state of cinema today around the world? The country, perhaps, that are the countries that have strong national output right now. What do you see?
Well, I have problems in reasoning in terms of national cinemas, but I see very strong ways of coming out with not just the new cinematic forms that correspond to the changing visual continent, or better to say, that corresponds to the most to the strongest currents in contemporary visual culture. I think what is also very interesting is the new narrative modes and the fact that even in this selection you have films that Choi Hak proves that
he can make Raiders of the Lost Ark, but better.
Not only that, I think he proves that filmmakers have absorbed also. If you think of what, if I have to say, what are the best cinematic narratives I have seen in recent years, I would say The Wire, Lost, The Sopranos.
Treme.
Maybe Bernardo Bertolucci's new film project, and maybe Ho Xiaxian's new film. But a film like Choi Hak film does supply a very good answer. We must also start from the part of world cinema where nothing works in exactly, even at the narrative level, in the way we are accustomed to. And Choi Hak's film, I was discussing it with some of the other Hong Kong filmmakers who are here.
But the irony is that there's more money in Asia for the big budget CG production than there is anywhere but Hollywood now. It just, and even Hollywood is struggling with some of this. So did you find...
Very true, and then at the same time it's really strange because, a lot of those new capitals, and you have a good example with the film I was quoting 5 minutes ago, Mani Ratnam's Ravanan. So the Tamil version of the Ravan.
I saw the other one.
Yeah, but the other one is not as good as the Tamil version. It's a very different film. Very different.
Because Abhishek isn't in it.
Well, not only that, but it's because even at the script level, the cast is different, but at the script level there are a lot of differences because Suhasini Maniratnam wrote that version, the Tamil version. And Suhasini has been...
I wish I'd seen it, actually.
Yeah. And Reliance, who is a major shareholder in DreamWorks and in I Am Global, they chose not to send anybody to Venice because for them the career of the film was already set. And I think our screening could have changed the career of the film in Europe. So yes, there is a lot of money to be obtained out there for ambitious film projects, but the know-how on how to use films, how to create, how to invent the market value for non-Hollywood, non-Western films still remains to be constructed step by step.